This is Vision on TV reporting from Reclaim the Power. I'm standing here with a woman who's staffing the welcome tent at the moment. What's your name?
Ruth.
Hi, Ruth. What's your experience been in the welcome tent?
It's been really positive. I've had a really good afternoon here, just welcoming. There's been a lot of locals from Bolcombe coming along, which is brilliant. There's been a range of different ages and demographic of people, and it's very much a welcoming atmosphere, and we want that message to get across.
Nice one. And when you say people from the village, are they coming out of curiosity? Are they friendly? Are they a little bit hostile?
They've been great. Everyone I've met has been really friendly. A bit of difference of, some people have been really involved, sort of key leaders in the local campaigns, and doing really inspiring stuff, and they've got a lot to teach us, and kind of a lot of sharing to go on, which is what this is all about. Other people just a bit curious about what this is all happening, what's going on. So kind of everyone's kind of taking something different and hopefully giving something different to it.
And those people you've welcomed, have you got to see any of them as they leave the camp? I wonder what their experience was.
Yeah, there was a really nice sort of family with two young kids who they'd never been to something quite like this before, and they left really inspired. And it was nice to kind of have a chat. They'd just come for the day, literally a couple of hours, but they left saying, they said, "Wow, I can't believe it's so well organised," and really sort of inspired for the movement, and that making them think actually it is another way is possible, and that's what this is all about. So it's kind of inspiring to see that that's what people are leaving with.
And what's your very own experience since you've come?
Similar to that, really. Like I always feel like coming to these kind of things is important to re-energize and kind of remind you why you care about this kind of stuff, and why it's important that we need to take action now, and why it needs to be a collaborative effort, and why it needs to involve people from across the scale, across the social scale, across the age scale, and seeing everyone here, and seeing the kind of, I think it was really inspiring yesterday at the plenary. There was a woman who's really active locally who was talking about how everyone here is working from the heart, and it's about integrity, and that's really inspiring that there's so many people out there that want to make a difference.
And what would you say to people, just before we wind up, who are watching this report? Would you have a message for them?
I'd say think about what you can do. This isn't a niche issue. This is about the environment, it's about climate change, this is about real issues happening now, and it's not about people here aren't here because it's a personal issue. They're here because it's an issue which affects everyone. So it affects you as much as it affects me, as much as it affects yourself. So please have a look into the issue, have a look into fracking, read into the science behind it, see why it is not a viable option in any way if we're going to meet any kind of climate targets that we need to. So that's what I'd say. Go away with that message.
Thanks very much, Ruth.
Thank you.
This is Dee signing off for Vision on TV.